This meeting is being recorded.
All right, here we go. Hello, and welcome to another episode of A Talk with Tylin. And today is going to be it's another guest. We have a special guest. I'll get to him, but today we're going to be this is going to be a special A Talk with Tylin. It's a little special because I'm going to start diving into more wrestling content. I'd heard you guys wanted me to start doing this. So here you go. This is going to be a really long video of us just talking about wrestling and what's been happening. WWE and maybe some AEW. I don't watch AEW, so I'll have to. Okay, so never mind. We're just watching. But I'm here with a really good friend of mine, P&G Ant. And we go way back to like middle school. We've kept in contact all the way up until now. Now we both have platforms, and I guess you're just colliding together. So
top 10 anime crossover for sure.
Here it is. Attack on Tylin and P&G Ant, bro. But anyways, let's get into it. So what is our first topic here?
You want to talk about this Cody Rhodes situation, or you want to say that for later?
Let's just start from the beginning of the road to WrestleMania. Let's start at the Royal Rumble. What did you think about that?
Overall, it was a decent show. I really feel like the only thing that was stopping this show from being like amazing, like memorable, is the announcement of Cody Rhodes coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something in our heads. We knew it was coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially after that Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins, we all knew, okay, he's valid. He's like a world champion type thing because he's beaten Seth Rollins 3 times.
Yeah.
So I really think that's the only thing. And like him coming back at 30 and winning, it was kind of like
two on the nose. Like, I feel as if WWE has a problem with booking stars, you know what I'm saying? Because like you could have easily had this man come back at number 1 or like number 15 and have him fight his way through the other superstars. Like, you really lose the struggle. Like there felt like there was no struggle. And the fact that they kept saying, oh, he outlasted 29 other superstars. Like, no, he didn't. He came in fresh. He came in fresh at number 30. And what really sucks is that you had Gunther in there. He was the Iron Man of the match. And he ended up losing to fresh Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? It would have been like, I heard somebody say, like, it would have been cooler if it was the other way around. Cody Rhodes comes in number 1 all the way up to number 30. He's in there. And then a fresh Gunther comes in and just starts beating the crap out of him. Like, that would have been more of a struggle. And so now continue. What were you about to say?
Oh, I was saying, like, I feel like, bro, and then just to think, like, all the time he missed, right? So all the pay-per-views, all the weekly shows, like, Cody is a full-timer. I don't want anybody to be fooled. Like, once he gets these belts, he's finna be defending them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be there. He's going to be there every week, wrestling on camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? We finna have a working champion again. So having him come in like number 1 or like I really feel like the best part would have been like 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know he coming, but like the match is already riled up. It's got some building to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have loved to see that. Like the interaction with some of the wrestlers Cody could have had.
That's what I was dying to see, man. I wanted to see Cody and Edge. I wanted to see Cody and Brock. Cody and Brock would have went crazy.
Bro, oh my God.
Dude, where was this? That's another problem with the Royal Rumble. It was like everybody came in and then they were out immediately. Like Brock, I understand Brock. You couldn't really have him in there for that long. But either way, never mind, scratch that. You could have had Brock in there because I was there live. And the camera cut away when you saw Brock versus Gunther when they were facing off. The camera cuts away, but what I saw, Gunther was beating the crap out of this man Brock, bro. Like he was really giving him the work. He put him in the corner, was chopping him. Like, that's literally what you could have done. You could have had Gunther work on Brock the whole time until Cody got there. And let's hypothetically say Cody gets there earlier, because I understand Brock Lesnar, he's old. He doesn't really want to do this. You know, he's get his check, get out of there. He's not going to stay until number 30. So I understand that. But like, I just hated how like even Bobby Lashley, he wasn't even there for like 2 entrants. He literally came in, eliminated Brock, got eliminated. Like, it was just, it felt like people were just there to do spots and get out of there. And another thing is, it's funny because like, even with my reaction that I posted on YouTube, like I watched the back, the first words that come out of my mouth is Cody Rhodes has won the Royal Rumble. Like, because he came out at number 30. So it's like, it's a bad predictable, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like, let's take Rhea Ripley for example. Rhea Ripley, we all knew that she was gonna win, but like she still had competition. You know what I'm saying? Asuka came in. We were like, oh, maybe Asuka will win. I wouldn't say Liv Morgan, but
nah,
like,
she had her time. She had her time.
Yeah, Liv Morgan fans are insane. They want to put in the Raw Women's Championship match with Bianca Belair and Asuka. Where does she even fit in?
She didn't do anything to get to that point. And with the Rhea thing, another thing too that really made this, like, the women's Rumble was better than the men's this year. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because so we also had to remember in the men's Rumble, she came out with the Judgment Day and helped attack Edge, and Beth Phoenix came back and speared the hell out of her. So she sold that too. She was number 2. So like she was going off messed up ribs, still selling the spear. And then the people she's had to go through, like, it was really cool to see her interact with Lita, to see her interact with Michelle McCool. Like, it was great to see Rhea Ripley do that. And then that finish was great too on the ropes. I was really nervous. Like, I knew Rhea was gonna win, but I was like, bro, how are they gonna do this? Like, what?
Dude, my reaction, that was just pure excitement, man. Because like literally, I was like, I swear, if Liv Morgan wins, because like Rhea was hanging on, like, oh my god, I was mid sentence, she throws her, I'm like, yes.
The Oscar spot is, bro, that was crazy. Yeah, her spinning the mist out and then she ducked. That was perfect. The
dude next to me wanted Asuka to win so bad. Like he was actually livid when she got eliminated.
I mean, but with Asuka though, we knew she was gonna be okay because when she came back in that new persona, and we already know like Triple H is writing this. Triple H and Asuka, they've been close. He's touched her like put him under his wings since NXT. So we knew Asuka was gonna be okay. Liv Morgan, she'll probably come like down the road, like post WrestleMania, which is gonna be very exciting this year. I think this post WrestleMania is gonna be like different. Like, I really think
it feels like a new season, like a new beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really hope Vince McMahon does not come back, bro.
Yeah, me neither. That's what I'm saying. Because we already got Brock versus Omos, and okay, now I'm starting to think like maybe Triple H did book this, because if there was just right now there was news that Brock Lesnar he was they gave him the idea like, hey, we want you to work with Bray, and Brock was like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, he probably saw that Mountain Dew match and was like, nah.
Yeah, he's like, nah.
Yeah, 2014 probably, but nah.
I'm too old for this. So you're like, all right, just throw him against Omos. So it kind of, I can kind of see Triple H like, all right, he doesn't want to do this. We'll just put him against Omos. Call it a day. And another thing,
it's like, what did Omos do to get here? Because it's like he's just
big, bro.
Bro, I don't know. I really think it would have really worked with Brock and Bray if they never killed the Fiend off, because Vince McMahon releasing Bray Wyatt in the middle of that, even after that Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins, that was a bad move, because the Fiend was like, it was cool, like, and I think with Bray Wyatt, it's like, he's such a creator. Like, if you kill my original vision, like, I'll never try it again. Like, he'll make reference to the Fiend, but I don't think we're ever going to see the Fiend again. The Fiend was amazing to me.
Yeah, the Fiend was really great. Like, around that time, I kind of like, I wasn't really watching wrestling like that, but I was still keeping up with it, like with the news and stuff. And the whole Fiend versus Randy Orton feud during the pandemic, that actually had me like watching. I was like, what is Bray Wyatt doing? And then the Firefly Funhouse stuff, I'm like, this is dumb, but I'm intrigued. But now it's like Bray does. I feel like Bray doesn't know what he wants to do really at this point. Like it's been like 5 months. We still haven't gotten the so-called faction, the Wyatt Six. No Uncle Howdy reveal. Oh, he's only wrestled one match, bro. Plus that house show, and plus the other house show with LA Knight. But like he's only wrestled one televised match, and that match was pretty bad. Like it was actually really bad. I think what Bray needs, I think it really is on Triple H. I think Triple H, he got to pull Bray aside, and he just got to tell him, like,
it's either after WrestleMania, like you got to give him an ultimatum. You got to be like, you got to either move this story forward at WrestleMania and like get it back up, or like after WrestleMania, we cutting it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to, because if we get some of the new additions that I think are coming to WWE after WrestleMania, Bray Wyatt might get lost in the mid-card shuffle. And I don't want him to do that because he's not a mid-card talent. He's a main event talent to me. And he's like a mankind in a sense. He's got the supernatural character, multiple, like he's really a Mick Foley, if you think about it. Cactus Jack, regular Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love. You know what I'm saying? Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds, the Fiend, Firefly Funhouse Bray. Like you know what I'm saying? It's the similarities are there. So I just really feel like they just need to do something right. Just do something right with him.
They're giving him. They feel like they're giving him too much creative freedom, because like he doesn't really have a limit. Because like I swear, every single week it's just adding more questions. No questions are being answered. And I'm down for like, you know, mysterious type of suspenseful, what's going to happen next. I'm down for cliffhangers, but you can't have a cliffhanger on every episode. It's going to get boring. And that's what's really deterred me from Bray Wyatt. Like, sure, he's going to go against Bobby Lashley, but like, number one, these two have really nothing in common, both wrestling wise, character wise. Like, I don't really know how that's gonna work, and it really just feels like Bray Wyatt's just like he's just there, and he's just trying to like pick fights with everybody, and everybody's just like, I ain't trying to deal with this, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think what they need to do so like I really feel like Triple H, he's trying to like establish single superstars and bring back factions too, because if you got beef and faction, it makes WWE so much more interesting, right? So just say you take this Wyatt 6, you probably, I don't know, Bray Wyatt, bring back Eric Young, Cameron Grimes, because he's getting ready to get called up. Oh, yeah. Like, if you know what I'm saying? It's stuff that you can do. It's definitely, if you want to bring back Braun Strowman just to have some nostalgia from the Wyatt family, because he, like, besides, I don't know if the thing with Ricochet is going to work, because it depends on what the tag team division look like if Sammy and Kevin get the belt. So, like, Braun Strowman, you get him on there, like, you can.
Where's Alexa Bliss?
Alexa Bliss too. Yeah, the Y6 right there. Bray Wyatt, Cameron Grimes, Braun Strowman, Alexa Bliss, and Eric Young.
Boom. There you go.
That's your group right there. You got your mid-carders, your tag team, Big Giant, and your girl.
There you go. Have them serve Uncle Howdy. Have Uncle Howdy just be this guy that just walks around, and they drop to their knees or something. But like, don't make it like too supernatural where it's goofy, because that's that's kind of what it felt like with what Bray Wyatt's doing. Because it's like it's not really, it's not fake, it's scripted, but it's not, you know, it's not entirely fiction. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing Bray like at the Royal Rumble, seeing LA Knight hit Bray with the kendo stick and Bray's no selling it, and then like Uncle Howdy doing an elbow drop from the whatever that was, and then the explosion, like that was cheap. Like it doesn't. This isn't animation. This is realism. You know what I'm saying? And so I saw someone online. They were like, Bray Wyatt should take the Undertaker route, where the more older he got and the more years went on, he started like balancing out the supernatural stuff. Like the most he would do is turn the lights off in the arena and then appear. Like that was it. But it was cool, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't over the top, you know?
Right. Yeah, I think I just want to point to like Finn Balor and the Demon, right? The Demon works because we've seen the Demon take hits. We've seen, like, you know what I'm saying? It takes a while, like a bit longer than if you were just wrestling like just regular Finn Balor. But like, you know what I'm saying? The thing that makes the Demon so good is that you only see him when it's really important. And even then the Demon still has his weakness to it. But it's just like, if you just want to put Bray Wyatt in these feuds and not have really any, if it's just Bray Wyatt's going to crush you in 5 minutes when he turns into something supernatural, it's no meaning of being a rivalry. That's what makes the Undertaker great. Yeah, he's still supernatural, but you know what I'm saying? You got a Stone Cold Steve Austin that don't really care about that shit, or like you got people that can get to you. So I really just think they gotta, I don't know, man. have Bray Wyatt wrestle again. Have him take those crazy bumps he used to.
That's literally what I want to see is just him wrestle. Like at his Pitch Black match, bro didn't take any bumps. He took one through the announce table, and then the steel stairs. That was it. That was literally it. And I'm surprised LA Knight survived this feud, bro. Because when people go in a feud with Bray Wyatt, it's over. Like their career is literally done. No one's gonna care about him anymore, unless you're like top of the top. Like someone like LA Knight, who only like people like who watched NXT and stuff and actually like followed LA Knight knew. I'm surprised he made it out, bro. Like really.
LA Knight is gonna be okay because he's like an attitude era type character, and he's good on the mic to where he can talk his way out of anything, even a Bray Wyatt. You know what I'm saying? Like it works. He just works. Like I don't know.
He needs to start winning matches though, because I feel like they're booking him like the Miz. Like the Miz. Yeah. Miz is amazing on the mic, but in ring, Miz is a jobber. Like the Miz is a jobber now. Like LA Knight. The thing about LA Knight, he can talk trash and he can also fight to back it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what differentiates the two between LA Knight and Miz. They need to start having LA Knight win matches because really, he hasn't really won a single match that mattered. He could have won against Kofi Kingston last Friday. I don't really know why Kofi needed that win. LA Knight could have really won that match.
Yeah, I think LA Knight, he's gonna be okay. I'm trying to think like when he should probably start moving up into start getting those wins so he can start to get in the upper mid card so more people can get exposed to him. I really think, let me see. I don't see Austin Theory dropping the US title anytime soon.
No.
So I feel like I want to give Montez a chance too. I would love to see Montez get this single run this year. You don't even have to break up the Street Profits. Just have it like what the Shield should have been, just a clean break, but we still boys. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been great. So I would like to see, definitely LA Knight start to get a chance and like usually two heels don't work unless they want to turn Austin Theory face after WrestleMania. Don't think they're doing that though.
He's too good as a heel, bro.
Yeah. I think LA Knight could work as a baby face, but still have that like heel edge to him, like that swagger he still got to him.
Kind of like MJF.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like MJF is a heel again, right? Or something like
that. Yeah, full blown heel. Yeah, full blown heel.
All right, hold up. It's saying I'm gonna cut this part out, but it's saying I have like 9 minutes of recording, so we're just gonna keep talking, but like it'll end, but I'll just keep it going again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, anyways, LA Knight. he should really get a dub. Like just have him go against like, I don't know, some sort of SmackDown, not jobber, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, some sort of SmackDown guy who doesn't really need the win. Kofi Kingston would have been perfect. I don't know why he didn't win that.
I don't know. That's really tough. Like really just like thinking of like practical ways to advance the story, I think is like the hardest thing as a WWE, because it's like you want this guy to get to the top, but it's like you got to do the building first. Because like if I had it up to me, I would have had LA Knight in that elimination chamber. I would have took out.
I would have probably Damian Priest. Yeah, Damian Priest didn't need to be there. I mean,
I throw LA Knight in there for sure.
Yeah, why was he not there? Like,
that would have been great.
The fact that he really forgot like what happened with Bray Wyatt, like what actually happened? Like, did he just get a nasty looking elbow drop and then an explosion and then he's fine?
Like, the craziest thing is he missed. Uncle Howdy missed the elbow drop.
I literally saw it live. I was like, I looked down. I was like, he didn't even. I was like, what happened? And some people were saying like, we hit him with an elbow drop. I was like, elbow drop?
He missed him completely.
Yeah, I thought like Uncle Howdy was like sacrificing himself or something. The fact that I had to say that in pro wrestling just doesn't make sense.
I think, or really the most logical thing, I don't know, man. Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt. I would, if this story, I think we would have to actually make that decision about whether we want to finish this story at WrestleMania or not. I would have it in Uncle Howdy attacking Bray Wyatt, like for real, like, and then have it be revealed to be Bo Dallas, a repackaged Bo Dallas, and whatever the case may be. If you want, and then you put Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas in like a actual like a wrestling feud, like a physical wrestling feud. Like you can have the payoff match, have like a cinematic whatever you want, but like just have the build up be like, I don't know, last man standing matches, Iron Man matches, like tough matches, like I don't know, Extreme Rules, like you know what I'm saying? That's how I would do that until we figure out what we actually want to do with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, honestly, like probably like two Raws or two SmackDowns before Mania. I'd have this. Well, no, that's too soon for like actual build up. But what I was trying to say is just have Bray Wyatt versus Uncle Howdy at WrestleMania, and then you do Bobby and Brock, because Bobby and Brock, they didn't even finish their feud. It was literally a messed up finish at Elimination Chamber.
That made me so mad, bro.
As much as I don't want to see those guys wrestle again because they just suck together. Like really, it's literally just finisher spamming. But like at least finish the storyline. You know what I'm saying? Like I was assuming that they would have one more at WrestleMania. And it would have like a stipulation, like no holds barred, since bro got DQ'd. So that would have been crazy. Like just run another last man standing match at SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? That's really what you could have done. Just have those two go in there, tear each other up. But I feel like I feel like one of them don't want to work with each other. That's why the matches are so short.
I think we love Brock Lesnar, man. We all love Brock Lesnar. We love him. We respect him. But I think it's probably like with a Brock match, you know exactly what you're finna get. Yeah. I don't think Brock Lesnar has really been pushed since Seth Rollins. Like that Seth Rollins feud really pushed him. Like we were seeing him do other moves in his moveset besides like he was making Seth look good. Seth is the best wrestler in the world right now, in my opinion. Oh yeah. Like in the overall world, I think Seth Rollins is the best wrestler. Like every match, I've seen him work. I saw him work a match with Chad Gable on a random Raw. They went like,
oh yeah, it was the Elimination Chamber, right?
Yeah, it was I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like what? Just Seth Rollins, like, and then when he got in the Elimination Chamber, and then the whole thing with Johnny Gargano when he reversed that Hurricane Rana, like that was so cool.
Yeah, man. That was so hard. Yeah, Seth Rollins. Like if you don't have Seth Rollins in your top three, your list is just invalid. Because like, what are you doing? Yeah. Seth Rollins is literally one of the best workers in the wrestling industry.
He sells amazing. He's athletic, like that superplex, and he holds on to it and turns it into a Falcon Arrow. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that is so. I have never seen anybody do that before, bro. I think he did it. Man. I don't know what the name of it was, but he did one. The first time I saw him do it was against Cody Rhodes, and he had Cody in like a crossroads type hold, and then he just fell back and then picked him up again and did like a little reverse DDT. I'm like, what in the world?
I wouldn't mind it, not gonna lie, but if you wanted to have, I don't know, do you think like, okay, so I was thinking this, right? If we have Cody win at WrestleMania and we have, bro, it's so tricky because like I don't know what to do. Like, do we give both belts to Cody? Because I feel like the only way to have Cody Rhodes work weekly is if they separate the belts.
I feel like right into Cody Rhodes' like story that he just wants the WWE championship, and it'll kind of like give us like a humble perspective from him, because he's like, yeah, I just wanted this one. You guys can do whatever you want with that one, because like he's like. He's the son of a plumber or something. Like he's supposed to be like this little humble hometown hero. So it's like, no, I'm just gonna get what I want. I don't want that other title. That has nothing to do with me. Then that title to SmackDown and then just have a tournament.
Bro, now that you say that, I can really see Cody coming out like, and you can see it like Cody has the WWE Championship wrapped around him. Yeah, and he's just carrying the and then he's like, I don't want to hinder the roster, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case. You still want to have
myself,
Yeah, like I want to give the new superstars a chance over on SmackDown. Yeah, I can definitely see Cody Rhodes doing that. But man, once Cody gets those championships,
now I'm kind of like thinking otherwise. Now I'm thinking Roman's still gonna win. But like the thing is,
that's gonna hurt.
If Roman wins, bro, if Roman wins, Cody, I feel like Cody can't recover from that, bro. Like all this build up, literally, you had us wait a whole year and you still didn't win, bro. Like, dude,
I think it would definitely turn a lot of people off. Honestly, I do agree, but I think more than anything, people would be mad at WWE for not booking Sami Zayn in that spot, because we really like, if we were to really think about it from a practical mindset, right? Roman Reigns has been active. He's been in the ring. Cody is just getting back, and he's already in the biggest match of the year. It would make more sense, depending on the story, that, bro, Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns, this bloodline feud has been some of the best. Like, it's the best storyline since the Authority, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, and I hated it. But I just don't think, bro, I don't think Cody Rhodes has more, you know what I'm saying, more heat behind him than Sami Zayn right now. People still want Sami Zayn as champion.
I low-key think of it like this. Like, this just keeps me like, I don't know, it just keeps me like optimistic about the whole Sami Zayn thing. I feel like it's kind of I'm gonna get a lot of heat for saying this, but it's kind of bigger than Sami Zayn when you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. In some ways, definitely Cody coming back has been bigger.
Yeah, because think about it. You have the face, well, the former face of a rival company, AEW, coming back to challenge the face of WWE. That is literally, I'm surprised nobody's talking about that. How, like, a man who literally built AEW is now about to fight the man who's been carrying WWE on his back, bro. Like, it's literally the battle of brands, basically.
Bro, and you know what I've thought about? Like, just something that just random, just crazy, right? So say Cody winning, it sets off like a shift in like the opinion of AEW and WWE. Like, now you're starting to get people from other outside companies starting to be more welcome to coming to WWE if they have the talent like a Cody Rhodes. And so, like, say Raw after Mania, we get Jay White. And then eventually in a few years, we get Kenny Omega start to come. Then I don't know if Will Ospreay will ever come to WWE, but in the latter half of your career, we would definitely love to see Will Ospreay in WWE, bro. He could do amazing things, bro.
Will Ospreay versus Seth Rollins. The best 2 out of 3 match right there.
Bro.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right, here we go. All right,
so,
back to
yeah, man. Definitely Will Ospreay, or just any of those names. Like, even if we get Jay White after WrestleMania this year, like, it's so, like, I can see Seth Rollins after beating Logan Paul. He want to go see what Jay White talking about. Who really the best wrestler in the world? Like, they both at their peaks. Jay White is only like 29, so it's like, bro, he can, man. Like, I don't, bro. Jay White is he's just crazy. He can. Jay White and AJ Styles, Jay White, Shinsuke Nakamura, Jay White, and like, just put them with Austin Theory. Like, whatever you want to do is there.
Now that you bring up Nakamura, where is Nakamura, bro? Like, literally, that's Triple H's guy. Why have we not seen Nakamura, man? I feel as if at this point Nakamura should have like the biggest push ever, bro. Like, he should really be in like the main event scene, honestly. But like, I feel like once Triple H, like, because he's really all Triple H has been doing is undoing the damage that Vince McMahon has done. That's literally all he's been doing. Rehiring people, but bringing back words that people can say, doing long-term storytelling. Like, he's really just undoing that damage. I feel like the Raw after Mania, all the way up until around this time next year. So the Raw after Mania, all the way up until the beginning of the road to WrestleMania, I feel as if we're going to get like a really major change with some of the stars, bro. Especially like stars like, I can't wait to see like people like Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's going to go crazy.
Bro. He's like Goldberg with a tank. Like, he can wrestle matches.
He's like a more endured Goldberg, bro. Like, hey, I can't wait to see like Braun Breaker versus Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar. That's a Mania match.
That is a Mania match. That could be. Yeah, I think that would be the first time we never see an opponent of Brock Lesnar truly get dominated. You know what I'm saying? Because like Braun Breaker, he's gonna hold his own, bro, against Brock Lesnar.
But who goes over in that match?
Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I was about to say that would be insane if Brock beats Braun, bro.
And I think Brock, he's getting ready to head out the door, so it's kind of like passing it on to like the next version, like, you know what I'm saying? The next like beast, like I think they could do that. That would work. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Who do you think should be Brock Lesnar's last match? That is a real. Yeah, I'm thinking too. Cody Rhodes.
Roman Reigns.
One last time.
Roman Reigns one more time. One more time, bro.
I'd be down for it, man. If this is his last match, I'd be down for it.
Recreate spots from the WrestleMania, from your old matches, like the spears through the barricade, F5s through both announce tables.
Just more chaos, man.
Just destroy each other just one more time, man. It only makes sense. It's like
Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Fine. I like that. I like that. One more.
That was his biggest rival. In his second run of WWE, that's his biggest rival ever. Roman Reigns.
Most definitely. Those guys do not like each other. I like, man, now that I think about it, there's been a lot of matches, like a lot of Roman Reigns and Brock matches. The best one being the one at SummerSlam. And then I'd say, like, I don't know, they're all pretty much the same.
The WrestleMania 30, the first one, WrestleMania 31.
Oh, yeah, that was dope, bro.
Before Seth cashed in, like, it was crazy. They was, like, I think, Roman was bleeding, I think.
Yeah. Or no, I think it was Brock that was bleeding.
Yeah, Brock was bleeding. And it was like, whoa, that's crazy.
What it happened?
And then Seth Rollins, like, that was perfect.
Oh, yeah, that was a really good main event, man. A lot of people, I've seen like a lot of people not like it though, which is crazy. But let's talk about elimination. What's been going on with Elimination Chamber? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
It was a great show, actually. Like, I really enjoyed it. I really think we all, like, it was like going in that week just felt different. Like, I was just so excited. Like, Sami Zayn cutting that promo on Friday Night SmackDown, and then just seeing the pop that he got. And I think it was also amazing because of the fact, like, Roman, like, this really solidified Roman to me as one of, like, not only like the greatest, but like the best heel of this decade's already. Because like that reaction he got in Montreal, like, they were booing him, like, middle fingers, F you, Roman. Like, I felt like I was in 2007 ECW. Like, that was crazy, bro.
He's getting John Cena heat, bro.
Like, and then he was just so cool throughout all of it. Both belts, like, I've beaten everyone. Like, I can't be stopped, bro. Like,
it was a really good, man. It was a really good main event, man. I remember some of my friends, they don't even watch wrestling, and they watched it with me, and they were so intrigued. They were like, "Nah, man, I need Sammy to win, bro," because Roman had grabbed him by his beard and pushed him up to his wife, and it's like, this is who, like, he was just trash talking. They were like, "Nah, he can't go for that."
Bro, Roman Reigns is like, I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him once he's not like.
Once he's like part-time, man, that's gonna suck, man.
Bro, dude, like, even just this run, like this 3-year run, like, it, like, I like Roman. I've always liked Roman Reigns, but like, I really respected him because, like, in the beginning, I really, like, I know this probably sounds like, but I shared the opinion of like most of the wrestling community. I just felt like he was forced on us, and I wasn't like, I was more into like Dean Ambrose. I really wanted Dean Ambrose to get that push, like, to get that type of push at least, because. But I definitely see why they chose Roman Reigns, because he got it in him. He got his mic skills better. Him with Paul Heyman is the best thing that ever happened to him.
Oh yeah, most that heel turn, bro. Literally all on my like Twitter page when I'm looking at just wrestling Twitter, just Roman Reigns memes, like just a whole bunch of memes, bro. And it's great because it's like it's all from his the bloodline era, and I feel as if like it's been a long time coming too, because I remember I was watching the WWE Villains documentary about Roman Reigns, and he was talking about how like all the boos from when he was a babyface just fueled him when he became a heel, you know, and like that's the role perfectly. He even has the look of just like I call him Samoan Thanos. He's literally Samoan, bro. He's got the look, he's got the physique, he's big. Like, bro, he's the final boss. He is an actual final boss. Even his theme music, down to his theme music and his presentation, he's a final boss. Like it really feels like you have to work your way up to get to him. And now he even has mini bosses with like the Usos and Solo Sikoa. Like there's
bro. Like it's like the Mortal Kombat arcade ladder too. Like no matter what side you come from, Raw or SmackDown, you gotta see him.
You gotta see him,
bro. You win the Royal Rumble. You challenging for the US title or the Intercontinental title? No, there's no, I just want the WWE Championship. No, you're gonna have to go against him for both of them. So it's like,
that's hilarious because that's what Austin Theory basically said. He was like, man, I wasn't going to be able to cash in on Roman. That's why I cashed in on the US title.
Yeah, man.
No, he's definitely the final, like one of the best, I say one of the best just antagonists of WWE. One of the best heels like ever, honestly.
Yeah, we're going to look back at this Roman Reigns and we're going to really like, I don't know. I really seeing the gradual destruction of the bloodline is going to be amazing, and it's going to happen in 2 nights. Watch, like it's been crumbling for a while, but like we'll get to see it on the biggest stage. Like it crumbled 2 times. Like I can only imagine, like just imagine like Cody pins Roman. The pop, he hasn't been pinned in 4 years. That's like a Thanos feat. Like I haven't been pinned in professional wrestling in 4 years. Like that's crazy. Like
my shoulders have not been on the mat, bro.
For 3 seconds in 4 years.
Knitted. No, that's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be really crazy. Like, and it's so unpredictable because do you want Roman to hit 1,000 days or do you want to hit a full reset and have Cody come in as the champion? Like that's really it's going to be like one of the most unpredictable. It's going to be I'd say it's going to be one of the best main events of recent time, bro. Just because of the unpredictability and because of how, I don't know, just because of how big the match is, you know? Because like you have like two sides, like, you know what I'm saying? Like usually, what was last year's? No one cared about last year's. Never mind. But yeah, that one sucked. But this year's you have like 2 sides. You have like Team Cody. And you have people who acknowledge Roman. Still, you still have the bloodline stands. Like you have like 2 fan bases clashing. So it's gonna be, man, that's gonna be such a good. It's gonna be such a good match.
And like you were saying, like the direction of the company, like this is literally like direction of the company. Like if we win with Roman, if we stay with Roman, that means like we're gonna start bringing in new superstars. We're gonna start bringing in free agents because he's beating everything WWE has to offer. Yeah. So it's like, what can stop him? Or we go with Cody and we still get that, but we get like a fresh feel like the entire time. So I don't know. And it's like, I see what you're saying because it's like both could work. Yeah. Both could really work. So it's definitely crazy, man. I'm excited though.
I feel as if Roman will appear like after WrestleMania, like after the Raw, after WrestleMania. Like he'll still be there, but I feel like he won't be in the title. He'll probably have a rematch with Cody. Probably. And that's where I feel as if, like, my prediction is, like, there'll be a rematch with Cody. And Roman's about to win, but Jey Uso intervenes. And so that sets off Roman versus Jey for the 3rd time. This is, like, the 3rd match, right? Yeah, for the 3rd time, which I want to say would happen at, like, SummerSlam or something. And then Jey Uso finally beat Roman. And then I feel like that would be the end of the bloodline. Like, that's the end of that storyline when Jey Uso beats Roman, and then Roman goes away and he only comes back for like big money matches or something, you know?
Yeah, I got another version of that just to play devil's advocate, right? So if we're being real, the only thing keeping the bloodline together is those championships. That's the only thing. So boom. And that's the only thing that's keeping Roman in power. Like, though, it's like the 2 Infinity Gauntles of WWE. Once he has those, he's just the Titan, and that the Titan can be beaten. So he loses the titles at WrestleMania. He starts going crazy. Like, he's paranoid. He's like, if the Usos lose, like, I ain't got nothing left. I ain't got nothing to hold them by. Like, so he's just going to feel like just weak, and he's going to leave. He's just going to disappear like a Thanos. Like, we beat him, and then he'll probably come out, and he'll probably try to get the people to acknowledge him. Yeah. Then he'll get booed or whatever the case. And it's like, it's nothing he can do about it anymore.
Yeah, Paul Heyman leaves him because it's like, you don't have these titles anymore. You ain't getting me paid. So it's time for me to go. No, yeah, that would definitely, man, yeah. And then I saw another theory, like Solo Sikoa would probably be somebody to challenge Cody Rhodes and try to earn the title of the tribal chief, like prove to everyone how he should be the tribal chief by going against Cody Rhodes. But it's like, Cody shouldn't lose to Solo, and Solo shouldn't be pinned by Cody. So I don't really know how that would work. But it was a really cool. It was good surface level. Once you got into it, you're like, nah.
Yeah, the pool of talent out there is definitely gonna be out there for Cody to figure out like who's gonna be like challengers. Like, I just hope that he's a working champion. Like, I hope like even. I get now, because it's not the same as like the Attitude Era where like the WWE Championship was changing hands on free TV. So I'm not going to really be expecting Cody to be like wrestling that much on TV, but I expect him to still be there and have some matches, like even if they're not for the title, building up a rivalry, whatever the case. Like, yeah. I just hope he does, because AEW does that. AEW give us a lot of stuff on free TV. Like,
they really.
I remember one time I just went on there on a random Wednesday. It's Darby Allin in a ladder match on Wednesday, and they're doing crazy ass spots. Like, I'm like, whoa, like this is AEW on Wednesday. Like, bro, I don't know.
I low-key want WWE to start doing that again. Like, they do their occasional ladder matches and stuff, but they're so soft. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the biggest bump someone takes is like through a table. Like, I want to start seeing like like Raw is 3 hours. Throw an Iron Man match in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a 30-minute Iron Man match instead of just like these 2-minute, 3-minute matches that only go on for like 1 minute of TV time because of commercials. So it's like, I would really like to see Monday, at least Raw, going into more crazy matches. Like maybe, I don't know, tables matches or more steel cage matches. I hate steel cage matches, bro.
like Hell in a Cell, at least 2 out of 3 falls, like
something really cool, man. Gauntlet matches. Where are the gauntlet matches? That's how you decide who challenges Cody. Raw after Mania, gauntlet match. Boom, there you go. Book it.
Yeah. They did it once before, and it was amazing. Like the whole show was just a gauntlet match, and I was here for it.
Dude, that is so awesome.
Bro, I really think it should be like that. Like, have like just I think they should focus more on wrestling more than like the segments as a stipulation. Like, yeah, I get we'll be putting the talent at risk or whatever the case may be, but it doesn't have to be like crazy bumps. Just have a stipulation to it. So like the people at home, they got something, oh man, like Cody Rhodes and Johnny Gargano in that Extreme Rules match, that Falls Count Anywhere match, like that was a good way to end the show. Like, even if you want to do with your mid-carders, like you could do it with them. Like, I don't know, just start going crazy.
Austin Theory versus Montez Ford ladder match. Have Montez be put through like 3 tables that stacked on each other. Boom, that's just the big spot of the night.
Yeah. And they can keep the same formula that they're doing now because the U.S. title gets defended on TV. So they could do that if they want to make the U.S. title something that's like everybody's competing for it. Not everybody's winning it, but you can still have the chance to win it, like just to bring some attention to the show. You can do that, but like I just want a working champion, man. I don't want to have to just watch the pay-per-view just to see Roman Reigns. I want to see like Cody Rhodes, like he was doing at AEW, like going crazy, like almost every week. Like even sometimes he had his gimmick matches, like him versus Shaq or whatever the case. But like, it was fun. Like it was fun just to see him in different situations.
At the end of the day, this is entertainment. I want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. What you think about this possible Austin Theory versus John Cena match at WrestleMania?
As long as Austin Theory wins, I'm down for it. I don't know how John Cena will do though. That's what I'm worried about. Like, will we get like? I know we're not gonna get prime Super Cena, but will we get something close to that? Or are we gonna get like the first, what was it, first SmackDown of the year where he went against, where he was with Kevin Owens and went against Reigns? Like, I didn't like, as much as it's cool to see John Cena back in the ring, and it's really wholesome, because it's like you're starting to appreciate it more because he's not around anymore. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, as cool as it is, that as cool as it, oh my god, as cool as it is for him to be in the ring again, like going against like Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn, he wasn't really doing that much. You know what I'm saying? He did the five moves of doom, and then that was it. Got the win. And then I'm like really like skeptical, because it's like, I understand why he did that, because he's getting old. He can't really take like crazy bumps like that anymore. But it's like, how much, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much can he take, Because Austin Theory, he's young, bro. He might be like running circles around John Cena. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the only thing I'm worried about, is just the quality of the match. Like, will it just be like a short, I don't know, like not 5 minutes, like 15-minute match, or will it be like like a 20-30 minute barn burner,
Yeah, I think probably the most we'll probably get out of John Cena is like 15 to 20 minutes. But like, as long as it's like filled with like action, yeah, put your rest holds in there, but like have some, like, I don't know, just make Austin Theory look strong, because we've seen it like in the Elimination Chamber when he picked up Brunson Reed.
I was like, no way, bro.
When he did that, I was like, no way. Like, and even with Seth, the whole program he had with Seth, like they were going back and forth every week, like banger, like best match on the show every week. Like, you see Austin Theory has it in him to put on great matches. So I think John Cena got one more.
Even
he got
with,
a few.
Even with like Kevin Owens, when he went against Kevin Owens for like the beginning of the year, where prize fighter Kevin Owens was starting to come back. Like, even those matches, even when they were going back and forth, that was really cool. Like, Austin Theory might be like, I don't know, not rookie of the year. He's not really rookie anymore, but like, he's really, I don't know. I feel like he's like top 5 best WWE wrestlers right now. Like, he's definitely top 5. And really, I liked how we got to see some of his strength, because it's like, you never really get to see Austin Theory like, lift up people like Bronson Reed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's usually, I don't know. I feel as if like Austin Theory was like a bit cowardish. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would like run away and shit. But I don't know. It was really cool to see, like, he's like, he's earned it. He's earned the U.S. title.
Mm-hmm. I want to see like an avalanche AA off the top rope, like a A-Town down off the top rope, like AA to the outside, something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like, even with John Cena's match with Roman Reigns, like, it was good, but like, it could have been better. Like, it was mostly just, what I remember from it was a rest hold, and the biggest spot was an AA through the announce table. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Like, and Roman Reigns just talking about John Cena the entire time. That's really all I remember from it.
Yeah. So just give me something that's like, like, just something that I'll think about later on. Just like, oh yeah, Austin Theory kicked out of like an Avalanche AA and then another AA, like, just like, give me an AJ Styles versus John Cena type of match,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something I can look back on and be like, yeah, that match was good. Yeah. Speaking of WrestleMania matches, let me hear some of your favorites. What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to, because I know it's going to be John Cena versus Austin Theory. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul, because those two, I know it's going to be crazy. They finna do like some crazy stuff. Yeah, I am looking forward to Sammy and Kevin versus the Usos. It just depends on where they put it in the match card for. I know it's day one, definitely. Mm-hmm. So and then Edge and Finn Balor. Like, we got to end this, but like, I heard that Finn Balor might be bringing back the Demon, and I think it fits perfectly with the Judgment Day. And I can see him doing like purple and black body paint, something crazy. Like, it'll probably be really hard. Like,
I heard it was gonna be Brood Edge too. Brood Edge. I don't know. I've never seen Brood Edge, so.
It's like it was like one of his original gimmicks before he was like the. Yeah.
Okay, so it'd just be vampire versus demon, which in Hell in a Cell, which is just that's pretty metal.
Yeah, it fits it perfectly.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. But not gonna lie, the Raw after Elimination Chamber where Finn Balor came back, I was like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like they've dragged out this storyline. I understand long-term storytelling, but like you've had Finn Balor lose to this man like clean, you know what I'm saying? So it's like what's really gonna happen? But I feel like this is the whole point of the match. Edge is he's gonna get on the mic, he's gonna be like, I tried to put you down over and over and over, but I'm gonna do it permanently, not kill him, but like, you know, I'm gonna end this in Hell in a Cell. So it's gonna be like the final, you know, final standoff between these two. Because like Edge said in his like he said in during Raw, he doesn't have this much time left. You know what I'm saying? And we have yet to get more dream matches. The most like we've got, of course, we've gotten Edge versus Finn Balor, Edge versus Seth Rollins, Edge versus Austin Theory. I don't really think that's a dream match, but we got it. Like most of Edge's return, like most of his matches since his return have just been Judgment Day, and it's real. I feel like Edge he'll go one more year where he's just doing a whole bunch of dream matches, a lot of matches everyone wanted to see, a lot of barn burners, and then he's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like I definitely want to see. I definitely want to see Edge versus John Cena again if we can make it happen. Edge versus Matt Riddle will go crazy. Edge versus Brock Lesnar. I don't know how that would work, but that's just up there. Edge versus Cody Rhodes. That would go insane.
Edge versus Braun Breaker.
Edge versus Braun Breaker. Edge versus Karrion Kross. I did that in Universe. That was a really good match. Edge versus Gargano. That was that was a little WrestleMania main event in my Universe mode, bro.
Edge and Karrion Kross could really help Karrion Kross out because he needs that. Because the way he's been booked in WWE, he's like just a sideshow. Like,
yeah, he's really
NXT. He was something serious. Like, I really think they should get back to that.
Yeah, like really, the Royal Rumble when he got announced, like whenever he got called to come into the ring, nobody stood up and cheered. I didn't stand up and cheer because it's just like, oh, Karrion Kross. Like no one's they haven't given me a reason to really care about him. You know. Like he has Scarlett, but I care more about Scarlett than Karrion. Scarlett's pretty cool. Like she has like the bedazzles on her face and stuff. She presents herself. Karrion is just like he's just angry. That's really it. I don't know. Really like maybe don't switch up his gimmick, but like don't make it so formulaic. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just your average angry man. He just does angry stuff. He's mad at people. He likes hurting people. Okay. Yeah. Do something different, you know?
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm trying to think, man. Like, it's really hard to like really think about it. Like once you actually start talking about it and trying to lay out plans, but like I really have been enjoying the direction WWE's in. Vince, like, I just think it's time. I think it's just time to just let Triple H, because we've seen him do his thing. Like, I just really like feel like Mr. McMahon, he just has so much like just pride. Like he just doesn't want to let go of it. I think it'll be in good hands with Triple H. I think Triple H, and he's like the legend whisperer on my GM, like, but he's like just a wrestler whisperer because like he can probably mend some bridges with some people that Vince would never like. Even if I know this is probably like the craziest thing, but like I really feel like this version of Triple H could probably even sit down with CM Punk and just talk to him.
I knew you were about
we put that beef to the side. Like even if you want to admit it behind closed doors, yes, I buried the Summer of Punk. Like, yeah, we got our differences, but you will make a lot of money for our product. Yeah, what you want to do?
A lot of money.
Vince would never bring back CM Punk, bro. He would never even consider it.
Vince is old, man. He's got the old ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like he still thinks big muscle and strong men going against each other. He still thinks, sure, it makes money, but it's like it's boring. Like people don't want to see that anymore. And I think, and that's why like people like he was like, LA Knight shouldn't wrestle. He should be a manager. Someone like Adam Cole shouldn't wrestle. Adam Cole should be a manager. What?
No.
Talking about the same Adam Cole. Did you not see the reactions he was getting in NXT and you want to make him a manager?
He's a part of one of the greatest war game matches I've ever seen in my life.
Literally, man. Literally. I just watched that one too for the first time ever.
The Kevin Owens one, when Kevin Owens came back?
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
When KO came out as the last entrant, bro, that everything about that match is perfect, bro. Everything about that match is perfect.
Literally, I feel like Vince really hated NXT, bro. Like he really just hates NXT.
Because it was better. It was better than SmackDown and Raw.
It was getting better reactions than both his products. Literally, man. And what he did to Keith Lee is just, I don't know. I don't think I can ever forgive him for that, really. Like, Keith Lee should have been the man to beat Roman Reigns, bro. He should have really been the man to beat Roman Reigns.
I can't forgive him for making Jinder Mahal a WWE champion, for treating the Miz as a transitional champion when they gave it to him in the pandemic to lose to Bobby Lashley.
That was bad.
What else? What you did to Dean Ambrose, because he even said it wasn't the money, it was the shit that you had me doing. It was crazy, so I had to leave. Like,
what Dean Ambrose's like last couple months in WWE? He was like a germaphobe, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not trying to get sick." Right after his best friend just got diagnosed with leukemia again, like, read the room, dude. That's not cool at all. Like, come on now.
I would rather just have him just be like, just crazy, like say, Roman not being there is what made him snap, and just turn into like the lunatic fringe for real and just start going crazy. Just have him be a heel.
Yeah, don't have him be a germaphobe that gets shots in his butt. Like, you know what I'm saying? That literally killed the character of Dean Ambrose. Thank God Jon Moxley exists.
Bro, I knew Daniel Bryan was leaving, but what he did to Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, what he made him and Edge do was crazy.
Yeah.
Because, bro, Roman stacking Edge and Daniel Bryan.
It was cool for a push for Roman. Like, oh man, he's about that. And I did like the main event, but like, come on, man, this is Edge and Daniel Bryan. This is these are two like powerhouse names right here. Like, these names have fan bases that come behind them. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have Roman just basically squashed them. You know what I'm saying? That was so.
They looked weak. He made them look weak, bro. You can't do that.
Super weak, man. Yeah, Vince is time for Vince to go.
Question: what do you think the plan? Like, because I'm hearing Randy Orton's supposed to be coming back after WrestleMania.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. That should be. Just think about the storytelling, man. Like, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. Those are going to be more than just people, bro. Because he literally came up with those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's literally. Man. Randy Orton needs to come back, bro. I really do miss Randy Orton.
Bro, I just thought about, like, I could already hear some of the stuff Randy Orton would be saying. None of this would be possible without me. Yep. Like, legacy. Like, I made you, Cody Rhodes. Like, bro, I can even see, like, bring back Ted DiBiase. Even if he doesn't wrestle, just bring back Ted DiBiase.
Bring him back just to be there. Just have him stand in the crowd watching, bro.
Like, have him be a heel. Have him be, like, a comp, like, with Randy Orton. Like, I don't know. Just have it be, like, legacy versus Cody Rhodes. I don't know.
I feel like this would also be like, this would have Cody's character come full circle, because there's interviews where Cody's talking about Randy and he's like, I want to be like that guy. Like, he looks up to Randy Orton, and to have someone actively, like, I guess, talk down on you and be like, oh yeah, you wouldn't be here because of me. Remember, you looked up to me. I brought you here. You know, you were under my, you know. But like, and have him beat Randy Orton after saying all that, that's just full circle. Cody Rhodes is officially the top guy.
Yeah. And have it be like not legend killer Randy Orton, but like an older, like, just evil, bitter, jealous that Cody just came back. I can see it now. Just first, I don't know what you would do. I think you would keep Riddle and Orton together. I don't know.
I feel like Riddle should become like what is the word I'm trying to look for? Dang, I cannot think of the word. student, not student, because he already man, I guess I'd say sidekick, but not sidekick. It's like a darker word for sidekick, but I can't think of it.
Apprentice.
Apprentice. Yeah. Apprentice. Yeah, he should be like Randy Orton's apprentice. Like, I don't even think like personally me, the way I'm gonna use universe mode, the way I booked Riddle was that he was Randy Orton's like apprentice. Like he was just getting taught by Randy Orton. And he didn't like for me, he didn't say a single word. He just went in there and he just fought. Like, he didn't say a single word. And he would be like, he was like a lot much like more sadistic than Randy Orton. Like his finisher was like the punt kick. And I feel as if like that's you can rebrand Riddle to that and have him and Orton be like a little pairing, and then have them to feud with Cody. Like I feel like that would just be better than like because Riddle's cool. I really do like Riddle, but I just don't like his gimmick. Like the bro stuff, the scooter, the flip flops. It's too goofy. Like Riddle is he's a mixed martial arts like he actually practices in MMA and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He can actually get down and dirty. So like let's make it to where his character kind of backs that up.
Just avoid the Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler like MMA just completely be their gimmick because I think it'll make him like one dimensional because we've like Riddle can wrestle like he can do these spots like these crazy spots. So just don't do the I'm dangerous. I'm an ex MMA fighter. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's boring because they only have one thing to go off of. Ronda Rousey. Oh my God.
Oh boy, what happened? It was so much like hope. Like we really thought she was gonna like be great.
Dude, she was so great during WrestleMania 34 against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Like she was great. And then I don't know what happened, man. It's just like she needs a mouthpiece. She needs like a manager. She really does need like a manager. Like maybe Paul Heyman or someone because like her on the mic is just it's channel changing behavior. Like I literally take the remote and be like, oh, Ronda Rousey's on. Never mind. I'm not gonna watch.
That would be dope though. See Paul Heyman get Ronda Rousey, like have Ronda Rousey be his next client.
Well, literally, Paul Heyman should make a faction, bro, with just like a whole bunch of clients. Like I don't know what you would call it, but like just imagine Paul Heyman standing in the ring and he's got like Ronda Rousey. I don't know another person. I don't know Ronda Rousey, Bobby Lashley. I don't know, not Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's with like MVP.
It would be like an ex-MMA like thing, like Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar. If you want to put them together one more time, Riddle. If that's something that you would want to,
Riddle could be in there.
That's like some universe mode. Like have Paul Heyman manage all the ex-MMA people.
That would be so hard, bro. I don't know what you would call it, but like that would be like one of the best factions. And they don't say a word. They just fight. They'll probably say like a word. They'll probably talk like a little bit, but like they're just strictly about fighting. Like they don't.
In my universe mode, I had like the Bullet Club reform, but it was like a mixture of like the OG, like it was like a super faction. I probably went OD like the NWO, like had like 40 members, but like on this universe mode, it was like Jay White, it was Will Ospreay, Shinsuke Nakamura, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Gallows and Anderson, in the Bullet Club. And it was like just like all the New Japan guys just came back together and they made the Bullet Club and they added Shinsuke. So that's what I did. I think it was cool.
That is hard. I remember what was one of my best factions. I think it was like I made my own Judgment Day. Like this was like before the Judgment Day got established, like when Edge turned heel. But it was like he didn't have the darker like sense to him. He was still like the rated R superstar, but it was like he was the heel version of that. And I forgot what I called the faction, but I had basically like people who look like rock stars, basically. Like just don't give a crap, you know what I'm saying? Just go crazy, do whatever to get what's theirs. I had like Edge, Tommaso Ciampa, I had Shotzi, Mustafa Ali, and Johnny Gargano. It was like 5 of them. And then like I remember I had like Mustafa and Ali and Johnny Gargano. They were like a tag team. They had the tag belts. Shotzi was the SmackDown Women's Championship or SmackDown Women's Champion. Edge was the Universal Champion. And then Tommaso Ciampa was the Intercontinental Champion. So that was just really fun. It's just taking me back.
Bro, the craziest what I did was I found like this Shawn Michaels 1997 build, and I gave him the NWO championship, and I just had him going against like all the like WCW wrestlers that I would have loved to see him win. Like all the Shawn Michaels dream matches that I would love to see, like Shawn Michaels and The Rock, Shawn Michaels and Sting, Shawn Michaels and who else did I put Shawn Michaels against? Seth Rollins. Like I know that's like out of the timeline, but Shawn Michaels versus Seth Rollins, bro.
That was crazy. I think I did that. I think that was a Mania. No, I did Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles. That was amazing.
Even that match is crazy. That match is crazy.
And like I think at like Night of Champions, I treated Night of Champions as if it was like a crown jewel. So I did like Shawn Michaels versus Brock Lesnar. Somehow they put on a 5-star classic.
Oh, I just know.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan, they put on a 5-star Survivor Series that year.
That's like not prime Brock Lesnar, but that's like since him coming back, since his second run, that's like prime Brock Lesnar there, bro. Like Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor. I just rewatched that one. That one's really good. I forgot how good that one was. Like Finn Balor was Finn Balor's dangerous, bro. Like really.
He's hard, bro. I think Finn Balor should get that push again, man. That main event push. Probably not now, just because how the title picture is looking. But like I don't want him because like I don't see the Universal Championship being around too much longer, not gonna lie. Really? I think what Cody might do is, I don't know. I'm hearing like stuff that's saying he wants to bring back an old championship. I don't know, bro, because it worked with the Intercontinental Championship because that Intercontinental Championship looks amazing. Like that's still my favorite one. So just doing that with the WWE Championship, I don't know if that would work. Just the regular black one is cool to me. We don't need nothing else.
That's actually like really funny because if Cody does this, I feel like this will be like the second time he's redone a belt. Because like you say, he redid the Intercontinental one. So yeah, I feel like he should do that. He's just about to record.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right, bet. So back to our WrestleMania. Just what are your predictions for WrestleMania? Like, what do you think is going to happen? What matches? Who do you think is going to win? What do you want to happen? What do you don't want to happen? You know, what? Let me know.
All right, first thing, I do not want this thing to be 80 hours long. Just please, like 3 hours both nights is cool. Like, do what you got to do. I just want to see barn burners, bro. Like, I really feel like this year is going to be the year of like 4 or 5-star WrestleMania matches. Like, we got the talent, we got the roster. Except Brock and Omos, we already know how that's going to go.
That's going to be a massive F5, suplex. Maybe Omos does a power slam through a table, announced table, suplex. F5, Omos kicks out. Another F5, Omos kicks out. Suplex. What is Omos's finisher? What even is his finisher?
I was just about to ask the same question.
I'm gonna say a diving elbow off the top rope.
A leg drop. Imagine Omos does a leg drop. I know Vince McMahon is behind this. You just made this man do Hulk Hogan's finisher.
Like, bro, what I'm picturing really is that Omos just like he pulls a Ricochet. Now Ricochet jumps off the rope. Dude,
botch of the century incoming. You thought the starship whatever Brock did, that flip, you thought that was bad?
That was bad.
Bro, Omos will not make it out alive.
Oh my
bro.
God, no. That could go wrong in so many ways.
I want to be wrong about that match. I want Seth Rollins to win. And I think we can use Seth again as a WrestleMania like window to like bring in a new superstar.
We could.
I think after Seth and Logan I don't know. It depends on who they sign. Like I know, I'm sorry, people. I really think WWE is going to get Jay White. His contract just expired. He finished everything he has to do. Triple H, they say he's been talking to him. So I'm saying you have So at the end of Seth and Logan, they shake hands. Logan walking off. Everybody's chanting Seth's theme, and then jump the barricade. Jay White comes and attacks Seth Rollins. Like, I'm gonna show you who the best wrestler in the world is. So then they start a little beef. Austin Theory, John Cena's gonna put over Austin Theory.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So that's gonna happen, and then the main event. Oh, I'm sorry, Rhea's definitely finna win.
She's about the women's matches.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. The bill has been kind of like
forgetful. Yeah, I'll say it. I mean, I don't care. the most memorable thing that happened was Charlotte mentioning on Andrade's, that was it. That was literally that's the most talked about thing during their face-to-face. So that just goes to show where this match is gonna go.
Yeah. I see Rhea winning, and then they'll probably give it back to Charlotte again, just to we know WWE, they're gonna let Rhea hold it for like 2-3 weeks, and then I'm Charlotte Flair, I need a rematch, and then she's gonna be
she wins. Oh my god.
And then
I don't want to
see Bianca, I think she's gonna lose to Asuka. She's gonna lose.
I honestly feel like Bianca should turn heel. I feel like her babyface run is kind of run its course, really. I know they probably won't turn her heel because she's basically like John Cena. She's a really good poster woman for the company. She does like the Make-A-Wishes. She does like the anti-bullying stuff. So I really feel like it would really contradict itself if she's a heel. She's just like being an a-hole to everyone, and then she's out. I mean, but like I feel like everybody knows that she's playing a character, but she doesn't really. For me, if I wanted her to go heel, she wouldn't be like a sadistic a-hole heel. She'd just be more cockier. You know what I'm saying? Like she's the EST. Like she would actually like start running with that. Back to universe mode. Bianca Belair is a heel in my universe mode. And she is actually the longest reigning women's champion. Like she's basically female Roman Reigns. Nobody's beating her. Basically that's how I don't know. I really think that's how they should book Bianca, honestly. Not female Roman Reigns, but just turn her into a heel, have her run with this EST gimmick, and just have her, I don't know, because you can't really someone has to be heel in this. Like two baby faces going against each other. There's no story there. And what's really worrying me is that Carmella is going to be the heel to balance them out. And that's because I don't want to see a triple threat match between Carmella, Bianca, and Asuka. I think that's the route they're going with the way Raw ended, with Carmella pushing Asuka into Bianca and then the camera panning on her to end out the segment. I genuinely don't hope they do that. I'm kind of scared. I think they will because they don't want to turn either or heel. So, yeah, I mean, time will tell. I'm honestly, that's what's really frightening me. I don't want to see that title card come up and see Carmella there too. I'm like, oh my god.
Gunther, I think Gunther and Sheamus and Drew McIntyre should have a triple threat match.
Oh yeah,
for the Intercontinental Championship. That will be the hardest hitting match of the night. I think Seth Rollins and Logan Paul will be the most technical and like high flying match of the night. But like that's gonna be like Clash of the Champions, like Clash at the Castle, like times 100.
Just chops, punches.
It's
like what is it? What is that technique called? Strong style? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, style.
Just strong style. That's all it needs to be. Just chops. And I think we think the same here. I think Sheamus should win. Sheamus should definitely win that match.
Because they're also doing King of the Ring, and I think it's time to put Gunther in the main event scene.
Yeah,
you have Gunther win King of the Ring, but I think Gunther he can do it because like Shinsuke, he took it and he turned it to a whole nother gimmick. I think he would just probably like being Gunther about it. Like it's just another accomplishment. Yeah, but I am the best wrestler in this company, and then use that to propel him to like a main event. That's what I would do.
Yeah, definitely. The future for Gunther is looking bright. So,
yeah, because he can wrestle, man.
He's dope, dude. Like even my dad doesn't even watch. He didn't even know who Gunther was, and when he was watching the Royal Rumble with me, he was like, "Man, that Gunther guy, he can really go." I'm like, "Yeah, he's dope, dude." Like Gunther is a really, really good wrestler.
His chops in a closed arena sound like gunshots.
Yeah, they're oh my god. Like we heard like we heard like the glimpse of one, but like even then I was cringing. I was like, oh my god. Like, man, yeah, his chops are insane.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely Sheamus walks out of there with the W. More things coming for Gunther. Let's see. Then we got the main event. Wait, hold on. No,
Bobby and Bray.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna watch that. That's gonna be like a bathroom break for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, everyone at home, but I'm not gonna watch that because it's watch. It'll be Bobby is so disoriented, he doesn't know what to do. Supernatural interference. Uncle Howdy comes out, does a Sister Abigail or something. I don't know. And then Bray wins.
Yeah, what do you think the gimmick's gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be another sponsored match? Maybe like Snickers.
Please, no God. Please, no God. Please.
I keep seeing people calling it a muscle man match. I don't know what a muscle man match is, but oh my God, no more gimmick matches, man. Just wrestle. Bray Wyatt is becoming the Doink the Clown of the modern era, bro.
He should be the Undertaker of the modern era.
He really should.
Why do you, bro? You had it with the Fiend, like you just Vince McMahon killed it dead in his tracks.
But like he still has some good stuff going. Like even at the Royal Rumble, his little characters, like life-size characters, they shouldn't really. I feel like Bray Wyatt, he shouldn't really form a faction. I mean, the idea of the faction still stands. Like if it happens, it happens. I'll be cool with it. But honestly, he shouldn't really form a faction. He should really just be by himself, but have those creatures come with him to the ring. You know what I'm saying? And they just stand around, you know, and not really on the supernatural stuff, but like if you saw those creatures coming at you and they're just standing there watching, you'd be kind of freaked out too. So just have like wrestlers like look around, like what is going on, like have Bray Wyatt be the weirdo. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to fight this guy. This guy is he brings all this weird stuff out.
I would do it like a little bit of a mixture of like the Shield too, like have them in different areas of the arena.
Yeah.
And like Bray like points to him, and then they all
they just start walking down. Like, dude, if he did that at the beginning of like every pay-per-view match, that would be so hard. Like he just points and like he'll just start pointing to him. The spotlight shines on. They just start walking down. Like, dude, that'd be so hard. And then it's like almost as if like they don't even have to really do anything. Just stand around and look creepy. But it's almost as if like he's controlling them. Like he's just, you know, he's got a not really like a cult, but like, you know, he controls them really. And then you can have Bray like put on a mask or something, do his little cool mask stuff. Just stop with the unrealistic supernatural stuff because it's dumb, you know? Like you said with the Finn Balor, like the demon. Like, sorry, it's still supernatural, but it's realistic. It's basically just like a more endured Finn Balor. Like he can take more damage, he can go long, he can fight for longer, you know what I'm saying? And he gives out more damage.
Yeah, man. What do you think about the Usos versus Sammy and Kevin?
That needs to be at least about 30 minutes. And that needs to be on the same level as Street Profits versus the Usos at Money in the Bank. No, scratch that. It needs to be on the same level as the New Day versus the Usos at Hell in a Cell. Now that match, dude, that match is so good. I'll go back and watch that all the time. I'm about to watch that tonight, actually. That match is amazing.
I'm watching the Monday Night Wars right now. I just wanted to rewatch that documentary. I'm really digging it. But like, bro, the Usos, they work well with anything they do. Like Usos are really like one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Like, I don't really think
they definitely are.
Like they're up there with like the Four Horsemen, Arn Anderson and Terry and DX. Like they're up there like the Dudley Boys, Hardy, Edge and Christian. Like they're up there with those names of like best tag teams ever. So yeah, man,
I was crazy though.
I don't know. I give it to Sammy and Kevin.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Because what did the Usos? Honestly, if the Usos win, that's how I know it's Vince McMahon. That's how I know it's Vince McMahon behind this because, like, what are you doing? You had this build. It's basically like build up. Oh, it's gonna happen, and then boom, stop, screeching halt. Like what? what would the Usos do afterward? Like after they beat Sammy and KO, they just continue to carry around the titles? Everybody would get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Like people would honestly, I think they would turn against the Usos. Like not in like a love to hate them way, but like get these guys off my TV screen, you know?
Yeah. You need something new. I think WWE, depending on what they want to do, they'll move like because they have a lot of talent. They'll probably start focusing more on like factions and they'll probably focus on making the tag team championships as important as the United States Championship, and like make it to where at least every belt in WWE means something because of the people that's competing for it and the people that hold it. So like the United States, we have like Seth Rollins, Montez Ford, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, like those are big names, and you see the type of matches they putting on. So like to your fans, they gonna see, okay, so this belt is important. Like when the Dudleys and the Hardys and Edge and Christian, like we were seeing the matches they was putting on, so it was like, whoa, the tag team titles are important, and every team wanted to be great. So
I saw NXT. NXT started doing this with the North American Championship. Like I don't watch NXT, like now I don't, but I was on Twitter and I saw how Wesley was hosting an open challenge, and the camera pans to the back and everybody's just fighting. Like everybody's just trying to get out to the Wesley to accept the challenge. And that kind of shows how important that title is to people, you know? So yeah, I feel as if WWE is really going in the right direction when it comes to title defenses and just titles in general, because they're championships. The people who hold these represent your company, you know what I'm saying? And like back then, like before Triple H, like honestly, before Triple H, those titles weren't being defended at all. Like literally, they were just there. They were like props, you know? Like, oh man, like I don't even want to think about pre Triple H era now, man. That was a dark time.
It was dark times. Dark times, man. We were getting BS every week, bro.
Oh. The fact that they tried to make the Judgment Day supernatural. And I feel like that's why Edge left.
Yeah.
He's like that's why they turned on Edge, bro. Because Edge, he was really fully committed. That's what really sucks too, because I wanted to see where that went, you know? Edge still being a part of the Judgment Day. Because he was really fully committed. Like, bro, cut off his hair. Like, he was fully committed to that role, man. And then they tried to change it, and he's like, nah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Then what's left, like, out of the confirmed matches? The main event, right?
Yeah, Cody versus Roman. And, oh, yeah, that's it. I remember Triple H did say he wanted a shorter card. So you're going to get your probably 3-hour-long WrestleMania.
Bro, please. And, like, I don't know. I know it's probably they'll confirm more matches the closer we get. But from what we got right now, like, I feel comfortable with those picks. But, like, the main event, bro, I think this is the most important main event in, like, the last 5 years.
Oh yeah, because it definitely showcases the future of WWE. Do you still go in the same route that you were going in, or do you reset? Do you hit a full reset? You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely one of the most important main events. But I definitely have to go with my boy Cody Rhodes, just because I honestly, anytime Roman's going against somebody, I root against the person that's going against him, just to make it more interesting. But like now I know that there's a possibility that Roman might lose. Like I haven't really felt like this since he went against Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle, because I really thought Drew was gonna win, bro. Like there were points where like the near falls were like scaring me. Like that never happens. Like I'm just like, oh, like you know what I'm saying? About I actually like jumped out of bed. I'm like, no way, no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man, this is.
I want to see like Roman Reigns like best match. Like if he's dropping these belts, like he gotta go out with like a bang. Like he gotta take probably like 5-6 crossroads. Like you showed that it takes a lot to beat him. Like a lot of near falls, Cody cutters off the second rope.
Dude, that was so hard. I'm sorry.
Suicide. Have him take something from Seth Rollins' book. Have him take that suplex that turns into like, bro.
I think we were just talking about that. Have like Cody like reference like people Roman's gone against. Like have him like study. Like he's been studying. He's like, oh, this really like put him on, you know, that really like knocked him out. Like, you know, like have Cody hit like a suplex or something. I doubt that would happen, but Cody hits an F5.
Nah, he ain't gonna steal all their moves, but he'll probably like implement the same game plan, like dodging the spear tackle into the barricade, like dodging that suicide dive outside, the elbows through the table, like it's a lot of stuff that I really hope they just put on, like, because for Cody to win, it has to look like he really like fought for it, like really like 30 minutes.
Blood in there. Have Cody bleed.
Bro,
I'm pretty sure Cody wouldn't mind bleeding.
It'll only make Roman look better.
Yeah,
like you had to look at you. Like, yeah, you won, but look at you.
Yeah, you were beaten. Like even at the end of it, honestly, now that we're talking about this, even at the end, like have Cody like be like winded. Like he can't even like stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like Roman really took a lot out of this man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a dope main event, bro. It's gonna be. Now, I definitely want to see Cody hit an F5, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to see like the crossroads. Hold on to it, another one, and then another one.
At least like 6 of them, bro. Like just overdo it.
You gonna have to double up, bro. Have him. I don't know. Like I don't know how you would do it because we already seen Seth Rollins counter a spear into a pedigree. So they gotta be working on something where like, bro, turn this spear into a crossroads, bro.
How does that work, man? I mean, in 2K23, Cody does have a running crossroads as his finisher where he runs towards them and grabs them. So maybe they're running at each other and Cody just grabs them, puts them in a crossroads. And that should be a near fall. Oh my dude, this match is gonna be so hard. This match is gonna be great.
It's gonna be crazy. We've already seen Cody is capable of like crazy spots. That thing with Sammy Guevara and AEW, that cutter off the top.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't even watch AEW, and I saw it. I'm like, whoa.
Like, yes, bro. Like it was so crazy. Like I don't know. Like the pyro has to be crazy. Show like Cody struggling to hold up both championships.
Yeah, just like, have him just hold up one. Honestly, have his like the one where his pec, his pec is like. Just have him hold up one and have him holding his back or something. Like, dude.
Have him like on the like campus, like after he wins, like the Shawn Michaels pick, like you know what I'm saying? When
he's just laying there, just back out, just there.
Then he's looking at the championship on his knees, like, bro, it's gotta be crazy, bro.
Yeah, even down to like the entrances, bro. This is gonna be big. Like, WWE is really gonna spend a lot of money on pyro. Like, it's really about to be like 5 minutes of just pyro.
And like, just think like it's probably, I think it's gonna be out. Well, so far it's open and it's closed. But like, just imagine it's nighttime in LA. All the lights is on the center of the ring, and then Roman Reigns is being introduced at WrestleMania. Like, and we've seen everything he's been through. I think this one is gonna be so, because it's the culmination of 4 years. Like this has been our Thanos for 4 years, and this is our Iron Man, Tony Stark, aka Homelander, Cody Rhodes. What is he going to do? How is he going to like do what all these legends couldn't do? You know what I'm saying? So
the promos are about to be hard. Like the video packages, those are going to be so hard. They're starting to build it now because Cody's going to be on SmackDown tomorrow night. So now that we're talking about this, like at first I wasn't really seeing it. Like I was just like, man, I don't really see the build to this. But like now that we're talking about this and like bringing up things that they might actually do, like I'm really like starting to like get excited for this match now, Like hopefully the build is good because now my expectations are like sky high. So hopefully the build, I'm not expecting it to be up there with my expectations, but again, hopefully the build is just, hopefully it builds to the match besides like, oh yeah, by the way, Cody and Roman are about to fight at WrestleMania, but you guys don't worry about that. Just focus on Sami Zayn. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, like video packages, like run through the moment from when Roman Reigns came back to where we first seen him with Paul Heyman and just have flash through everybody he's beaten.
Yep, that would be so hard, man.
Bro, let me make the package. I have Paul Heyman, some of his old promos in the background of like, you can't beat Roman Reigns, da da da. Yeah. Bro, I could already see it, bro.
They have his theme song in the back just playing. Like, dude,
yeah,
that'd be so hard. That'd be so hard.
Reference him as a baby face. you booed this man and now you acknowledge him. So I don't know, just something like that.
Something around along those lines. Yeah.
I know, like, it's gonna be so crazy. Like, he'll probably have the spotlight on him from the stadium, and then just all the, like, even in Montreal, it was some people holding up ones. But at the Royal Rumble, like, that was crazy. Like, everybody
had him up. Literally dude, I had a Kevin Owens shirt, but I knew I had to put it up, bro.
So just imagine, like, the whole time, and then, like, the anticipation as shout out Samantha, I think that's her name, the new ring announcer. She is amazing. Like, it's intimidating when you hear, like, the reigning, defending WWE Universal World Heavyweight Champion. Like, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
definitely. They're definitely gonna put definitely gonna be a spectacle. It's an attraction. It's really an attraction.
Right. Yeah, man. It's gonna be crazy. This WrestleMania is gonna be good. It's gonna be really good.
Takes place in LA, and they're dropping, like, the movie video packages and stuff.
Love it. It's a great time.
Can't wait. Only time will tell, honestly, to what we see. But anyways, is that it? I think that was it. That's
good. I'm good with it if you good with it.
Yeah, I'm good with it, man. It was fun talking to you. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this conversation here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And just let me know. Again, we're experimenting here. You guys like this, or would you rather me don't rather me do it by myself, because that's boring. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my boy PNG Ant on. Where can they find you?
Bro, free time on PNG Podcast. It's on Spotify. It's on Anchor. Working on getting it on Apple Podcasts. But yeah, man, y'all definitely check me out. Oh, my YouTube as well. Ant PNG. Yeah, man. Appreciate you for having me on the show, bro.
Hey, anytime, man. Anytime. Again, it was fun talking to you. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna see you guys later. Make sure, again, like, comment, subscribe, or else we get another Brock versus Omos match, and we don't want that.
I'm sending Gunther to chop you in the chest.
Yeah, Gunther would chop you in the chest. It's your worst wrestling nightmare. I'm talking about, like, Brock versus Omos, Brock versus Bray versus Omos in a triple threat match. Roman losing to
Goldberg.
No, that's better. That's better.
Bro.
Roman loses to Goldberg, and then we get Goldberg versus Omos. So just make sure you subscribe. Whoa. I think that's a sign to end the video.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Oh, man.